I want you to imagine going to bed feeling perfectly fine, only to wake up the next morning unable to move your arm, your words slurred, and your balance gone. A stroke overnight, silent, sudden, and devastating. What if I told you that the cause wasn't smoking, high blood pressure, or even your age? The real culprit was something millions of seniors take every day, convinced it's helping protect their health, a common vitamin that's quietly putting their brains at risk. I'm Dr. James, a neurologist with over 30 years of experience treating patients facing strokes and brain injuries. I've seen firsthand how well-meaning habits can backfire, especially when it comes to supplements taken without proper guidance. Many seniors trust vitamins to keep their bones strong, their hearts healthy, and their minds sharp. But the truth is, after age 60, your body processes these vitamins very differently. What once was safe can become dangerous, especially when taken in high doses or at the wrong time. In this video, I'll reveal the 5 vitamins that can actually increase your risk of stroke, brain bleeds, and nerve damage, sometimes overnight. I'll show you how to spot the hidden dangers on your supplement labels, when to talk to your doctor, and how to protect your brain naturally with simple, nourishing foods instead of risky pills. Stay with me because soon I'll share the story of a 74-year-old man whose daily vitamin routine almost cost him his life, and why you might be taking the very same vitamin without knowing the danger. This information could save you or someone you love. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed yet, please click that button and turn on notifications. That way you won't miss any important health tips designed especially for seniors like you. If this video speaks to you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 and let me know how I can make this content more helpful for you. Now let's start by talking about one of the most commonly taken supplements among seniors, vitamin D. While it's praised for supporting bone health and immunity, many don't realize that taking too much, especially at the wrong time, can quietly increase your risk of stroke overnight. 1. The hidden danger of vitamin D. Vitamin D is often called the sunshine vitamin, and for good reason. It supports bone strength, boosts immunity, and many seniors take it daily, hoping to stay healthy and active. But I have to be honest with you, over the years I've seen too many cases where vitamin D, taken in high doses or at the wrong time, has quietly caused serious harm. One patient's story still haunts me. Walter was a 74-year-old retired Navy veteran. He was disciplined, cautious, and truly believed that his 10,000 IU vitamin D capsule every morning was helping protect his bones and overall health. It was part of his routine, just a small step toward staying strong in his golden years. But what Walter didn't realize was that this high dose was slowly turning against him. One morning, his wife found him confused and unable to speak clearly. His right arm was limp and he couldn't move it. Tests revealed dangerously high calcium levels in his blood and stiffened arteries, classic signs of vitamin D toxicity. His body was overwhelmed by the excess calcium that vitamin D caused to build up in his bloodstream. The calcium, instead of being safely used by his bones, was settling into his arteries, making them hard and narrow. This created the perfect storm for a blood clot to form and block blood flow to his brain. In other words, what was supposed to protect him ended up almost costing him his life. This is not an isolated case. Many seniors take vitamin D supplements containing doses far beyond what their bodies truly need. Studies suggest that even 2,000 IU daily might be too much if you're not deficient. Worse, taking vitamin D late in the day or at night increases the risk because of how our bodies regulate calcium and blood pressure during sleep. Dehydration and lower blood pressure overnight only make the arteries more vulnerable to damage and clot formation. If you're taking vitamin D, especially alongside calcium or heart medications, it's crucial to get your blood levels tested regularly and always take your vitamin D supplement in the morning, never before bed. Don't assume that because it's natural or over-the-counter, it's completely safe. Now that you understand how one vitamin can quietly threaten your brain health overnight, the next vitamin I'm about to reveal might surprise you even more. It's one many take to protect their heart but can actually cause dangerous bleeding inside the brain. Stay with me, because this next story is one every senior should hear. 2. Vitamin E, the silent bleeding risk. Vitamin E has long been celebrated as a heart-healthy antioxidant, something many seniors reach for in hopes of improving circulation, boosting memory, or simply protecting their brain. I've met countless patients who believed that taking vitamin E was a harmless way to support their health. But over the years, I've seen a darker side that rarely gets talked about, especially when it comes to those already on blood-thinning medications. One patient's story sticks with me vividly. Evelyn was an 81-year-old retired librarian, sharp, witty, and full of life. She had a heart valve condition and was carefully managed on warfarin, a blood thinner. Her doctors were vigilant, her lab tests were stable, and her blood pressure was under control. But Evelyn saw a magazine ad for a natural vitamin E supplement promising to improve circulation and memory. She thought, this can only help. So she started taking 800 IU capsules every day, far above the recommended amount. Within weeks, she was rushed to the emergency room with a severe headache, confusion, and vomiting. A brain scan revealed a hemorrhagic stroke, a bleeding inside her brain, not caused by a clot but by fragile blood vessels giving way. Here's the crucial point. Vitamin E, especially in high doses, acts like a natural blood thinner. It slows your blood's ability to clot, which can be dangerous if you're already on medications like warfarin, aspirin, or Plavix. The combination can make your blood too thin, increasing the risk of internal bleeding. Unfortunately, most people don't realize that the doses found in many supplements, sometimes 200, 400, or even 1,000 IU per capsule, far exceed the safe daily intake of about 15 milligrams or 22 IU recommended for older adults. I've seen the heartbreak that comes from this preventable tragedy. Evelyn survived, but her life changed forever. Her memory wasn't the same, and she now uses a cane to walk. She told me through tears, I just wanted to help myself. I didn't know I was causing harm. This story is a powerful reminder that even something as seemingly innocent as a vitamin can turn dangerous without proper guidance. If you're on blood thinners or heart medications, please talk to your doctor before adding vitamin E supplements to your routine. The risk isn't worth it. Now, if you think the danger stops there, you'd be wrong. There's another vitamin often taken to support nerves and brain health that can silently cause permanent damage, sometimes without you realizing it until it's too late. Let's talk about vitamin B6 next. 3. The hidden nerve damage of vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 is often sold as a miracle for nerve support, brain health, and energy. I've had many patients come to me convinced that taking extra B6 will protect them from memory loss or neuropathy. It sounds reasonable. After all, B6 is essential for nerve function and brain chemistry. But here's something not many people realize. Taking too much vitamin B6 over a long period can actually cause serious, sometimes permanent nerve damage. One case that stays with me is Harold, a 76-year-old retired truck driver. Harold started feeling numbness and tingling in his hands and feet, which gradually got worse. He lost his balance, stumbled several times, and eventually suffered a nasty fall that left him injured. When he came to my office, he thought it was just normal aging or maybe early dementia. But when I reviewed his supplements, I saw the problem immediately. Harold had been taking a nerve support formula with 100 milligrams of vitamin B6 per tablet, and he was taking 2 a day. That's 200 milligrams daily, more than 10 times the upper safe limit for seniors. What makes vitamin B6 toxicity so tricky is that the symptoms come on slowly and can mimic other conditions like arthritis, diabetes, or dementia. Unlike some vitamins that your body flushes out quickly, B6 builds up over time. It damages the protective sheath around your nerves, much like stripping the insulation off an electrical wire. The result? Tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, tremors, and even confusion or memory problems. And unfortunately, if it's not caught early, some of this damage can be permanent. Harold was lucky that we caught it before things got worse. We stopped the supplements, and while he still uses a cane, his symptoms have stabilized. He told me, "I just wanted to protect my brain. I didn't realize I was poisoning it." The lesson here is clear. More is not always better, especially with vitamin B6. Seniors should aim for no more than 2 to 10 milligrams per day, including what they get from food. If you're taking a supplement labeled for nerve or brain health, check the label carefully. Now, just when you think it couldn't get more complicated, there's a vitamin most people associate with good eyesight that can quietly raise pressure inside your skull, causing symptoms that mimic a stroke. Next, let's uncover the hidden dangers of vitamin A. 4. Vitamin A, the false brain tumor risk. Vitamin A is widely known as essential for healthy eyesight, and many seniors take supplements believing they are safeguarding their vision and immune system. But I've come across cases where high doses of vitamin A have done far more harm than good. One patient in particular, Dorothy, left a lasting impression on me. She was a 79-year-old retired piano teacher who loved her independence and lived life fully. She had been taking high-dose vitamin A supplements for years, hoping to maintain her skin and eyesight. Over time, however, she started experiencing persistent headaches, blurred vision, dizziness, and even slurred speech. Her family feared she was having a stroke, but brain scans told a different story. There was no clot or bleeding, but her intracranial pressure, the pressure inside her skull, was dangerously high, a condition called pseudotumor cerebri, or false brain tumor. This condition was caused by vitamin A toxicity, a side effect rarely discussed but serious nonetheless. Vitamin A is fat-soluble, which means it accumulates in your liver, tissues, and even your brain. Unlike water-soluble vitamins that your body can flush out, excess vitamin A lingers, especially as we age and our liver's ability to process toxins slows down. When too much builds up, it puts pressure on the brain, leading to symptoms that mimic a stroke and can cause permanent vision loss or cognitive decline. Many seniors unknowingly exceed safe limits by taking multiple supplements that contain vitamin A, such as multivitamins combined with skin or eye health products. The safe upper limit for seniors is around 2,500 to 3,000 IU per day, yet many supplements contain 5,000 to 10,000 IU or more. Dorothy is now on a long road of recovery, undergoing regular eye exams and balance therapy. She told me, "I never imagined that something I took to stay healthy could hurt me so badly." Understanding the dangers of vitamin A is vital because it's so commonly used. But the surprises don't end here. Next, we'll explore a vitamin often taken to support heart health that can unexpectedly cause dangerous blood pressure spikes, putting your brain at risk in ways you might never have imagined. Stay tuned. 5. Niacin, vitamin B3, the blood pressure roller coaster. Niacin, also known as vitamin B3, is often praised as a natural way to lower cholesterol and support heart health. Over the years, I've seen many seniors take niacin supplements with the hope of protecting their hearts and improving circulation. However, what's not commonly discussed is how high doses of niacin can cause dangerous fluctuations in blood pressure, putting the brain at serious risk. I remember Frank, an 82-year-old retired postman, who came to my office complaining of strange symptoms. Hot flashes in his face, pounding sensations in his chest, and dizziness that seemed to come and go every morning. His family thought it might be anxiety or a side effect of his blood pressure medications. But after a thorough review, the culprit was clear. Frank was taking over-the-counter heart supplements containing 1,000 milligrams of niacin twice a day, totaling 2,000 milligrams daily. That's more than 60 times the recommended dose for most seniors. What happens with high-dose niacin is a dangerous cycle. It causes blood vessels to suddenly dilate, leading to a flush or warming sensation in the face, then shortly after, these same vessels constrict sharply. This back-and-forth action creates a roller coaster effect on your blood pressure, stressing your heart and reducing blood flow to the brain. Over time, this can trigger transient ischemic attacks, mini strokes that cause temporary symptoms like slurred speech or weakness. Even flush-free or extended-release forms of niacin are not risk-free. They can still cause blood pressure spikes, arrhythmias, and affect blood sugar levels, especially in older adults who often take multiple medications for heart or blood pressure issues. Frank's mini-stroke was a wake-up call. He stopped the supplement and is now on a recovery path, but the experience left him shaken. He told me, "I thought I was doing everything right. I never imagined a vitamin could do so much harm." If you're considering niacin supplements or already taking them, especially in doses above 50 milligrams daily, please talk to your doctor. Managing your heart health is important, but it must be done safely. Next, we'll talk about what you can do to protect your brain and body without risking these hidden dangers. How real, whole foods can provide all the nutrients your brain needs, naturally and safely. Stay with me. 6. What should seniors do instead? After hearing about the hidden dangers lurking in some of the most common vitamins, you might be wondering what's the safer, smarter way to protect your brain and overall health. Over my 3 decades as a neurologist, I've learned one powerful truth. Your body wasn't designed to thrive on pills alone. Instead, it was made to absorb nutrients from real, whole foods, naturally balanced and packed with everything your brain needs in just the right amounts. Take Margaret's story, for example. She was a 73-year-old retired school principal who came to me overwhelmed, juggling a drawer full of supplements. Vitamin D for bones, vitamin E for heart, B-complex for energy, niacin for cholesterol, and a handful of others promising brain support. Yet despite doing everything right, she felt dizzy in the mornings. Her balance was off, and her blood pressure kept creeping higher. We decided to take a different approach. One by one, we cleared out the pills and replaced them with simple, nourishing meals. Her new breakfast was straightforward: a boiled egg for clean protein, half an avocado packed with healthy fats, a slice of whole grain toast to provide slow, steady energy, and a handful of blueberries loaded with brain-protective antioxidants. She also drank a glass of room-temperature water to start her day hydrated. Within weeks, Margaret noticed remarkable changes. Her dizziness faded, her blood pressure stabilized, and her mind felt sharper than it had in years. Foods like leafy greens such as spinach and kale deliver folate and antioxidants. Fatty fish like salmon and sardines offer brain-boosting omega-3s. Berries provide anti-inflammatory polyphenols. Nuts and seeds bring vitamin E and magnesium. And whole grains help keep your blood sugar stable while supporting circulation. These natural sources don't just feed your brain, they nourish your heart, bones, mood, and mobility as well. If you're ready to move beyond pills and embrace real food for real health, stay with me. In the next part, I'll share the final wake-up call every senior needs to hear, a truth about how your body changes with age and why awareness might just be your most powerful medicine yet. Don't miss it. Don't. 7. Final words and your action plan. At this stage in life, every choice you make carries more weight than ever before. Over my years working with seniors, I've seen how small changes can mean the difference between losing independence and thriving with clarity and strength. Vitamins can help when used correctly, but they are not magic bullets. Your body after 60 doesn't process supplements the way it once did. What was once safe can now be harmful if taken without proper guidance. The key is knowledge and caution. Always talk to your doctor before starting or changing any supplement. Have your levels checked regularly and listen closely to your body. It often whispers warnings before shouting. Focus on nourishing your brain and body with real, whole foods. That is the safest and most effective way to protect your health and independence. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. With awareness and the right choices, you can take back control of your health and enjoy many more vibrant years ahead.